I'm at work. Everything's been good. All the beds are fixed. Kitchen look good. Doing some touch-ups. And yeah, I wanted to talk while I work with you guys. So yeah, we're here in this matrix again. Just working. It's a lot going on in the air, and you got Drake that's, you know, teasing Iceman, and I agree with him not dropping it, because, you know, that man, he still gotta work on other things like acting. I'm seeing Megan Thee Stallion is acting as well. I'm seeing Tory Lanez suing for $100 million. I watched the Kentrell interview with YB and Bobo, NBA Herm. All good interviews. You know, he's up in Utah right now. And, you know, that guy, he's been to a lot of states. You know, he's been to states where there's only 4 black people in there. And he has fans all over. Yeah, right now I'm doing a little bit of touch-ups. Even though everything is clean, you know, the fridge has some dirt I gotta take out, so I wanted to show y'all. Pretty much this is a vlog of what's going on. No scripts, no editing, just me talking my mind. I was listening to Rich and Unemployed podcast with Jonathan again. You can call that guy anything, but you cannot call him broke. And I agree. I listened to like maybe 2 episodes this morning. Well, actually, I listened to 1.5 episodes, you know, to keep my mind going. We're in this matrix. Everyone got their own stuff going on, you know. Just like Stepha's code says, it's good to slow down, some G. Slow down. Focus on your path. When you focus on yourself, it's really good. Jonathan right now is talking about 48 laws of power, and one of the powers is to not outshine the master. To not outshine the master. That's one of the rules. I agree. Because when you do that, it's not gonna be good for you. You know, it's good to make people think that they won in their mind, because it's in people's nature. Well, men specifically, they're very competitive. But yeah, I'm cleaning right now. Gives me time to, you know, shoot some content for you guys. I'm still in the Twitter Spaces. You know, this time, I feel like it's when they think you have aura, they give you a mic. So like whenever I put on the clapping emojis, the 100% emojis. Oh, this morning I sprayed some cologne. Well, I got a little bit of a sample of Versace cologne, and you know, my father always told me when you spray cologne, you only put a little bit right here, a little bit right here, some behind your ear. feel me, some on your neck, and and sometimes with the cologne, what it does, you won't smell it on you, but other people will like gravitate towards that smell. So other people will smell it on you. So I mean, not smell it on me right now, but other people can, sense that smell. It's sunny right now. It's summer, nearly summer to be honest. We're in April. I consider this as summer to me. It's a good weather right now. It's sunny, especially in Florida. So make sure you wear your sunglasses so you don't get blinded by the sun. I even got my sunglasses. I showed you guys in the last podcast, the last vlog. And yeah, this is no scripts right now. Last vlog I had my journal. I had my journal last vlog. And I spoke on a lot of things. Mechanics. In the world of mechanics, it's good to respect them because, they're trying to find tools and pieces. And it's a lot that goes on. So if you have a personal mechanic, respect that mechanic, because you could go to Walmart and they'll make you spend more money when the mechanic that you have could. Well, it just all depends on you. So if you have a personal mechanic, respect that mechanic. I'm seeing that Elon Musk has the book of Elon, this author. I heard him speak, and they had so many great conversations, with Elon Musk, with the board company, and him having the belief that time is valuable. Just a lot. It was just this 1 hour interview, no ads, no nothing, which was great, and it motivated me to get to work. Like I was actively moving to get something done, and people saw it too. People saw it, Elon Musk is a great lad. I paid for the blue check. And like I said, with this phone that I have right now, I'm using it to its best capability. Yeah, a couple of days ago, I watched the J. Cole interview as well with Nadeska. And he's a father now. He just talked about a lot of great conversation. How he's born and bred. And yeah, J. Cole says he's not the toughest guy in the world, but through his hard work, you will feel that, because these people, they put in work. But yeah. yeah, I'm grateful for this job as well because it allows me to be like a freelancer, and you know, even though I don't have a certificate, it teaches me what it's like to have a trade. So, you know, because then I'm gonna have to be a photographer and do inspections, make sure everything looks neat. You know, it's good to be a contractor, a private contractor. Yeah, right now I'm making sure the fridge looks clean. You know, taking out all the dirt. Yeah, so with Elon Musk, with the Boring Company, he's looking for people to work because I feel as though maybe a lot of people in the USA is just lazy. So, if you're not lazy, I'm pretty sure that Elon Musk will hire you. Elon Musk is the type of CEO that gets things done in person. So, like when he wakes up in the morning, he looks at the problems and he actually goes and gets on his private jet and then, you know, go to the warehouses or wherever he's going and show up in person. He likes to play Diablo, the video game. I like games too. And in the gaming space, it's a lot going on too in the background. It's so much money. It's so much money. You know, we live in a gimme, 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 push, 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 Uncle Sam. Just like Tupac said. And you gotta eat. You gotta eat. I'm seeing people talk about low vibration plates, or I commented on a tweet. It was about this lady. She was just bashing another lady because her plate had food on it, and then her plate had like little food, and then she's over here like, oh, my plate is like I'm a goddess, and then she's like just downing the other person's plate. You know, nobody needs to starve. People wants to eat, so let people eat in peace, for real. Yeah, so if you got food, just eat, honestly. That's another thing that Tupac was preaching about. But yeah, slow down some in life, for real. I still got the shades, these little shades I'm talking about. You know, it looks good. It looks really good. Even if people don't even compliment me on it, they feel my aura, they feel my energy. You know, like I said, in the world, just be nice to people, be kind. You know, in one of my bags, they put in the amenities, and I was like, thank you. You know, like I said, never outshine the master. You know, be kind to people because there's higher ups. There's definitely higher ups, and you know, either you're gonna support or you're gonna hate. So I'd rather be supporting than hating. And honestly, I'm supporting my circle, my small circle, the people that are closest to me. My dog's birthday is coming up soon, so these are the people that I'm supporting, the people closest to me, the people that I eat with, the people that give me the joy, people that make me laugh, things as such. But yeah, slow down some, G. Slow down some. Your time will come. I'm telling you, your time will come. Save your money. That's one thing NBA YoungBoy said in his interview on Complex. He said it's good to save your money and spend time with family, because that guy, he also has wives and kids, and I've seen the maturity in YoungBoy, because when he was younger, he was singing or doing work out of pain. Now he doesn't have to do it no more. Now he's just a rock star. He's just going with the flow. So sometimes it's just good to go with the flow. Focus on what you can control rather than things that you cannot control. So yeah, I got the AirPods still. Boom boom. The AirPods, they were giving me like some glitchy problems, so I took off the automatic sensor thing. So if you're having that problem, that's another thing. I'm still working on the Shopify. I'm trying to get somebody to build a website for me. Because honestly, I just use my data for everything. Even when I don't have Wi-Fi, life teaches you a lot. Like imagine if you have no internet, you're gonna have to resort to something. So yeah. I'm always engaging. Just like Drake said, I'm always the first person to send out the idea first. I'm always that guy. Like, even with marketing, even with publishing, like, even though I don't get financial aid or things as such, or grants, I still have the mindset of like a college student, because it taught me a lot. I've been in rooms where they're teaching geography and philosophy. Like, it gets deep. Like, you're learning about Plato, Socrates. These are guys that use their minds. Like, they were great minds. Thank you to No ID. Thank you to Guru. Like, I'm very, very grateful for everything. Like, I came in the unit today. It's already done, right? It's already done. But I'm doing little checkups. Beds are done. It's a 2-bed, 2-bath. The beds upstairs are done. Bathroom is done. So, I came to do a little bit of inspection to see what's going on. I saw that the fridge was had some smudges on it, so grabbed my stainless steel polish and I started getting to work. Making sure this looks good, so that my guy could be proud. So my guy could be proud, honestly. I have data scientists in my life that, you know, I sent them videos and it costs like $100 to work on those videos, give out all my visions. In due time, once I get the funds, I will do that. My goal is to build the Shopify, you know, get some Wi-Fi, you know, make some money out of it. I did some product research. Merch is part of it. Candles, I pick candles because the people around me, they like candles. So merch, candles, woodworking, because, you know, I live on a farm and, you know, country area. But then again, you know, I come to the city, in Panama City, and, you know, it's a different environment. So I have to adjust. So I come to Panama City for work. So there's this other YouTuber I just checked. I'm always sharing, I overshare. Her name is monét on YouTube, and she talks about God and, you know, how we're good beings, and she gets very, very deep to, you know, just protect your energy, and, you know, and Jonathan in Rich and Unemployed, he talks about the same thing too. Sometimes you might have to have low tolerance for people. It might have to get to that, because, you know, you gotta be mature. You gotta be very mature, because you could be working just as hard, and behind closed doors, you know, somebody might just be laughing, and, you know, they didn't see the work that you put in, but you know the work that you put in. And you will reap those fruits and benefits. You will reap those benefits. I promise you. I posted the reels from my drawings from the last time, because the last vlog, it got dark. Like, it got dark. So last vlog got dark, so I pretty much, you know, ended the video. I talked about a lot. I talked about Lizzie Grubman. So basically, with one of my friends, he's in the gaming industry and he's tapped in, and then he had to delete the messages because of non-disclosure, because he can get a part. He can get a part in the GTA 6, so or a credit at least, and he works at the airport. He ended up passing out. They drew his blood, and he's kind of finicky about them not keeping him in the job. But I told him, like, yo, bro, you're already in that field. You know, you work at the airport. There's Moe's. He told me about Moe's. Go back to Moe's, bro. Work in the AC. I think it was due to heat and stress level. We got back when he talked about sea moss and herbs that he could eat and stuff like that, because health is wealth. You know, it's good to drink some tea, eat your watermelon, eat fruits. You know, eat peanuts, trail mix. Those are good with the raisins. Just eat good, you know, and never be worried about what somebody else, you know, think about your plate. That's your plate. Eat your plate, because people are saying, oh, your food have low vibrational energy or whatever. eat your plate, honestly. Like, that's your plate, you know? But yeah. One of the things that you need to stop doing is stop chasing women. Like, I stopped. I still send DMs. And you know, I've had DMs where, you know, I've had women tell me I'm a gorgeous, beautiful human being. I'm like, you as well, gorgeous. And I'm like, wow. And the thing is, like Jonathan says in Rich and Unemployed, I'm not trying to smash. I'm just trying to build an empire. Like, I'm trying to build infrastructure, stability, you know, things like real estate, you know, getting back in the field. Like, I'm in the field right now. And I'm in the tech and home decor, you know, business. It's not for the weak. Like, when there's sand on the floor, I work at the beach, right? So, like, it can get very tedious, you know? Like, you could work so hard. Like, you could, like, make heaven. And then you'll have somebody say, oh, there was, you know, they'll do things behind closed doors, like Drake says, and, you know, put little bits of sand on the counter, and then, you know, throw sand, and then use AI probably, and, you know, get the carpet and then spray sand on the floor and then take a picture and then send it to my manager. Like, why would you do that? Like, you could have held it down for me, and, you know, everybody could have been in peace, but you made that such a problem. So now you gotta deal with, you know, now you gotta deal with your peace not being intact, you know? Because I've already facilitated peace in my environment, and then you're coming in trying to be unpeaceful and trying to ruin everything, you know, when people are trying to eat. So you know who you are, so I'm not gonna say anything, you know. I just keep working, put my head down, and dig until she busts. Dig until she busts. But yeah, I've been saving my energy, staying away from the pornography and all that stuff, that, you know, things. You know, that's what Drake does. He burns nudes in his backyard. It's like a seance. Yeah, you gotta protect your energy, cause it's easy to get girls. It's easy to get some pussy, but at the same time, you have the simps. I don't even know what that means anymore, but you know, some guys, they have money and they still can't pull women, so I don't even know what to say. So basically, they ruin the girl's mind into thinking that they're the guy when they're not really that guy. And you gotta have a heart. You gotta have a heart in this game. You gotta be willing to actually do it. You know? There's a reason why, you know, people shoot at the gym. You know? Like, if I'm shooting at the gym and you wasn't with me, you can't really, you don't have the principles or the moral compass, or how would I say this? You didn't have the drive. You didn't have the, I'm just, like right now I'm just saying it. It looks like I'm just saying it, but I'm actually just, I'm working. So yeah, right now I'm cleaning the dishwasher, the Whirlpool. But yeah, I'm still in shape. I look good. It's genetics, to be honest, because I've already like trained my body not to. I mean, I did get fat one time when I used to work at Portillo's because I was around food. But then, you know, that's when I got my Toyota, and that time I spent time away from social media. I was locked in. When I tell you I was locked in, just dropping fries, put me on patio, work, whatever work they gave me, I appreciated it. I made friends in there. I apologized so many times. Yeah, apologizing is good, for a cause. But just life. It gets deeper than social media. Save my money, put like $3,000 on a car, and I worked for it. Like everything that I had, I worked for. Like I actually went out to go and get it. So basically, and I'm still, starting from scratch again, on the drawing board. These are hard to put in, so we're gonna try. But yeah, I get so many support from the YouTube community, from even my last videos from years ago. People are telling me that to keep doing this, which is why I'm doing this. And honestly, if you're bored, go read a book. Like literally, go read a book. You could probably try the book of Elon Musk, because I heard the author talk about it, and he talked about some really good stuff. So if that's a recommendation I could give y'all, go read it. It's a lot going on. Civilizations and guys going into Mars, and the ground is moving, and Tesla, keeping Tesla alive, and all that good stuff. I'm in the sci-fi world. I love sci-fi. There's shows that I still want to watch, like the Green Arrow, when he went to an island, came back to the city, still a millionaire, like Batman. Another show that's really good right now is Snowfall, which is kind of like Power, but it's like back then Power. So basically, Tariq, I'm hearing that Tariq created an app, and then in Snowfall, basically it's like from back then. So there is no technology, no none of that, no like AI and stuff like that. So I would say Franklin got that dog in him more than Tariq. Like you cannot compare. But Tariq is also intelligent, so because he's like the new age kid, and he's cool.